Hello everyone, it's me again, this December 13th, 2015, and this is Pirate Video once again. I I did a few shows today pertaining to different topics. However, I want to quickly go on to one pertaining to what you see going on in Europe lately and have been going on for several weeks now. The migrants going into Europe from all over the world. And they stated at first, they stated it was like migrants from or refugees from Syria. They tried to say it was like Syrian refugees going into Europe at first, until the public noticed that these weren't Syrians, and not only were they from other countries, but the different, I would say, continents: Africans, Asians, Azerbaijan, Armenian, even Moroccans, Algerians, Egyptians, and so forth, on and on and on and on. You have right now, this, I'm going to tell you right now, is that this is a big setup for Europe. This is a big setup because what you see going on now is a conspiracy against Europe. It's a conspiracy against the people of Europe. This was brought upon by forces, not by German Chancellor Merkel or French President or Prime Minister, whatever you want to call it. This was brought upon to Europe by Zionist Jewish forces. And I keep repeating these things because this is the source of the power that is coming from, okay? This was brought to Europe long time ago, and now this latest migration, what you see now, is just the latest. But what I want to see is, like, what does this mean for the future of Europe? You have now an influx of millions of people going to Europe. You have people from Middle Eastern areas, Malaysia. Most of these people who are entering Europe are non-Syrians. There was a fraction, if any, a fraction of Syrians who went into Europe. The majority, 99.9%, are non-Syrian refugees. These are people who had taken the opportunity to take advantage, yes, to take advantage of the welfare system that Europe is providing, especially Germany and Sweden. And look what happened to areas of Germany and Sweden. It's a hellhole. Okay? There are areas in Sweden and Germany where the police is forbidden to go. Okay? There are areas of these called no police zone. Okay? These areas are controlled by the rival leaders in these areas. Sort of situation you could see like a rival gang in that, a major gang, for example, in that area who controls the area. And if there's any problem with the locals, that gang or that leader in that sector will control the matter and take out this problematic areas that you would see. Now, again, the people running into Europe now are not Syrian refugees. I want to get that straight. Syrian refugees, most of them will end up in Lebanon and in Jordan. Okay? The people going into Europe are Africans from all over Africa. They are from Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, you name it. And they're all there for the free benefits of European, for the European welfare system that they're providing for them. Free housing, money, and what have you. They're taking advantage of this system. And what's going to happen, what's going to lead up to this, and the people who orchestrated this migrant, they know that sooner or later there's going to be a clash over there in Europe between these people that you see going in there and the Europeans. It's going to be a clash of religious, ethnic, racial tensions, what have you. You're going to have situations such as being that they don't have jobs, or there's not enough money, or there's lack of respect due to Muslims or Christians or European areas, European culture, European society, or their culture, the people who are going in there. They're going to be all these matters, all this tangled and twisted. This is what they're setting up for Europe. They are setting Europe up for this. And who are they, like I stated before? The ones who perpetrated and organized and orchestrated this whole matter is a Jewish-led Zionist conspiracy against Europe. The Jewish Congress, the International Jewish Zionist Council of Europe, had set this up. Why? There are several ways why reasons why they put this. One is that it was echoed from a woman. I don't have her name. I will have her video one day next time. They stated that Europe will not be this monolithic society with only European people, that they will have to be forced to take in people from outside, non-European, non-Christian, and put it into their society, and they have to live in the multicultural ethnic world that we live in with this rainbow coalition. It is nothing more than a piece of crap that's being shoved into Europe, and that's going to be causing problems and trouble for Europe, and not only for Europe, but these European people and for the people that's going there in the first place. The innocent people who are going in there, whether it's Christian or Muslim, will be facing the wrath as well. The innocent ones who are being put into this trap. What comes out of this scenario will be racial tensions, terrorism on all sides, on all fronts, in all types of matter. What is going to lead after that is riots, racial tensions, religious tensions. And once this hell breaks loose, and it will, believe me, that's the intention of these migrants going in there. And you better be sure that the terrorists had gone in right away as well. You better know that, okay? So now, what comes out of this? What's the purpose of letting all these people in and causing racial tensions and blowing up into riots, full-scale civil wars? Well, the whole thing comes back to divide and conquer. And then to the New World Order. You will have this breaking down, society's breaking down, racial tensions breaking down, and you know the rest. Once this civil wars in the streets between these clash of cultures and peoples and ideas start, once all hell breaks loose, then and only then you will have the glorious New World Order step in and proclaim martial law. And they will be sidestepping their constitution, ripping it apart, burning it up, whatever they do. Europe will be on a lockdown, cameras, your constitutional rights be thrown out if you have any left. And you have martial law with soldiers in the streets, what time to go in, what time to go out, where to go, where not to go. Your bank account will be seized, what you can buy, where you could buy it, and so forth. And on and on and on and on and on. Okay? This is where it's going to go. This is where it's going to lead to. But the purpose of the migrants is not to say, oh, how well we're going to love them and cherish them. There's a purpose for this. There's a reason for this. And the reason they brought these people in is not for any benefit of Europe, that's for sure. It's just a parasite to go into Europe. And second, the problematic issues that's going to be rising up, if not already, whether it's religious, racial, ethnic, you name it. It will happen. And when this happens, that's when you'll have the Jew boys coming out and proclaiming martial law and giving their New World Order status. Thank you for watching. I hope you appreciate it.